Have you ever met someone who looked spiritual on the outside, reading the book, quoting the mantra, but deep down still avoid to take full responsibility for their life? Or maybe, if we are honest, we have done that too. We wanted the wisdom, the peace, and the light without the weight of real responsibility. And here's the truth: growing up is a fundamental task of spiritual discernment. It means taking responsibility for our existence, not in an abstract way, but in the way that we make choices in our life. Hello, and welcome back to Mind World, a space where we explore mental tools to help you live with clarity, emotional balance, and intention. And today's topics, we are going to talk about a path of growing up. The reminder that spiritual maturity isn't bypassing, it's about stepping fully into your life. Not with childishness, but with childlike open, and not with avoidance, but full responsibility. So let's break this down into a clear steps you can practice on your own path. First, understand the difference between childlike and childish. In the deeper stage of spiritual realization, teachers usually embody the quality of childlikeness. For example, innocence, openness, and unboundedness. But there is a distinction. Childlike is a wonder, while childish is immaturity. Childlike quality will say, I'm open to my life, while the childish quality will say, I refuse to take responsibilities. So, as you walk through your spiritual path, ask this to yourself: am I approaching this with openness, or am I hiding from responsibility? Practice self-responsibility. We live in the world that we can almost outsource everything. We can pay someone to clean our house, to file our taxes, or even fix our broken house. But there's one thing that nobody can do for you: the inner work. You cannot outsource your self-healing. You cannot pay for someone to build your self-awareness. To truly grow up, we must take fully responsibility to our psychological and spiritual life. Only then can we respond to our life as an authentic man or woman. So ask yourself today, which part of your healing that you have been avoiding, and how can you start working on it today? Learn to discern. There is an old saying from Lao Tzu: give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. The same is true for the spiritual path. If you only take the spiritual content without discernment, it feeds you for just a moment. But when you learn to discern what is true and what is false, you nourish your path for a lifetime. Discernment is what allows you to separate a genuine wisdom from an empty noise. It's what keeps you from getting lost in illusion. So instead of asking, who can have the answer for me? Say this to yourself: how can I strengthen my discernment so I can find the truth for myself? Give thanks and praise. We don't give thanks only when life is good. We give thanks to our life because it is a gift, even with the hardest moment. To praise is to choose gratitude even in hell. And while it is not easy, it builds the unshakable inner resilience. Gratitude doesn't erase pain, but it offers you a way to meet pain without collapsing into it. So, when life feels impossible or difficult, say this to yourself: thank you for my life, even now. is not denial, it's dignity. In final mindset shift, growing up spiritually doesn't mean that you cannot be playful, curious, or open. It just means that you stop running from yourself. It means you take full responsibility for your healing, for your growth, and for your truth. You learn to discern, to give thanks, and to stay strong, even when the ground shakes. And here is your today takeaway. First, distinguish between childlike openness and childish avoidance. Second, take responsibility for your inner work. Third, practice discernment. It feeds your soul for a lifetime. Fourth, give thanks and praise even when struggle. Fifth, grow up in life, not away from life, but to deeper into it. And that's it for today's episode. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who is walking through their spiritual path. And don't forget to click like, subscribe for more gentle mindset shift like this. Until then, remember to grow up spiritually, it means to grow deeper into life. See you next week.